Welcome back to the Ascendant Sign Series. Today we will be covering Cancer. Y'all feel everything so deeply. Let's get into it. So, Cancer ascendants tend to be shorter than the average height. There are only a few that are above average height. You have a large trunk with short limbs, usually round and plump. Just like the sign of Cancer, the breast and the rear tend to be plump. For most, it's usually either the breast or the rear, but some have been blessed with both a plump breast and rear. They have a moon like face and head with a dish shaped profile. Their chin is round and pronounced and often doubled. They have raised eyebrows as if they are always trying to inquire about something. Now, the teeth are usually somewhat like poor in quality because they are grinding them down caused by nerves. Plump hands, short fingers, they have a low voice tone with a slow speech rate, as if they are trying to get their point across in a way that everybody can understand. They are usually introverted. They have an incredible insight with an acute intuition. This is because their mind operates through their emotions. They can feel more strongly than other people. They have impeccable memories, especially when it comes to like the early years in life, like being very nostalgic, being reminiscent of their childhood, and being able to explain in full details experiences that they went through as a child, almost infatuated. The Cancer Rising is the one to have the photo album, right? They are the ones to have the photos of them as they were a child or of their parents. They like to, even in their present day life, they like to set up their life in a way that they can remember it later. So they are all about experiences in a way that, am I going to remember this in the future, right? Very nostalgic people in the best way possible. Now, emotionally, they are romantic, they are sentimental, and they are protective, just like the crab in that hard exterior. And they will let you know if you got out of line with a nice little self-correction, right? It's rare that you see like a Cancer blow up on somebody unless you get like you stir up their emotions or you're playing with their emotions. Then you better watch out because you're in deep waters and you might drown. They can cry on demand, and this is because they have a tendency to be melancholic in nature. Now, Cancer risings tend to be one of the longest living signs because they pay attention to their health and their eating habits. If you know a Cancer rising in your life, I guarantee you they have like the spirulina, the chlorella, the raw local honey. Like they are very big on what they choose to put into their body, and they often inspire other people to do this. They keep their house in order, and one way that they keep their house in order is to make sure that everybody in that house is taken care of. They are very protective of the people that they deem to be their family. Now, they can be more vain than other people, right? That's something that they could correct, right? They can correct their moodiness. They tend to be like emotionally overbearing at times, okay? Now, with Cancer rising, not only do they need this sense of home and protection and family, especially like their chosen family, but everywhere that they go, that they travel to, they need to have this sense of having a family there, like a tribe like type of family. Now, first deacon people, you are used to change, right? You feel like the only constant promise is change, and you sometimes get up feeling like you're in a different world every single day, like your universe has changed overnight. You are ruled by the moon, right? First deacon people. So you are very attuned to your emotional like security. Like your mood changes like the phases of the moon. It is imperative that you guard yourself against negative energy because you are strongly influenced by your surroundings. You have a strong connection to your parents, right? And it could have been your mother that played like the most important in your life, influenced you the most. In traditional astrology, the fourth house, which Cancer rules, was related to the father. So this could be a strong connection that you have to your father, but the point is you choose one of your parents that usually plays the biggest influence on how you develop your perspective about life. Now, one area of life that you can improve on is your restlessness, right? You could become a rolling stone if you don't balance out your restlessness. You are greatly influenced by full moons and new moons. Under these moons, you put out your best work and you are the most emotionally tuned in. Second deacon, you're ruled by Pluto. You can have a tendency to be overly secretive, especially when it comes to where you live. If somebody was to ask you, like, hey, what's your address? Are you the feds? Why you want to know? That's that Pluto influence that need to be hidden, especially when it comes to your home and when it comes to the people that you deem like you are appointed their protector, right? You have a need to kind of shield them as well. In a way, you could become like the mother that they didn't ask for, but they appreciate, or the father that they didn't ask for, but they appreciate. One of your reasons for being secretive is because you are blessed with this like sex appeal that everybody notices and they want to get to know you on an intimate level, and you feel this. And naturally, with Cancer being blessed, with their privates being enlarged, Pluto ruling over the sexual parts, these like it just accentuates your features, right? And it's something that you really can't hide, your sex appeal. You have this tendency to dive deeper into subject. You really want to know what makes people tick. Like you would do great in psychology because you really like to get inside of people's minds and to know like why are they doing this. So you would fare well in an area like a career field where you have to like dive deep into things, where you have to research things and uncover things because you have a keen knack for that. Third deacon, you are ruled by Neptune. So you like to express your emotions on some type of canvas, on the piano, and music, right? You have to be emotionally driven to express yourself. And sometimes the way that you can express yourself is like mysterious and mystical to other people. And you could have a very nice singing voice and you always sing in the shower. If you have somebody who has they're a Cancer ascendant and they're a third deacon person, yeah, they're always trying to carry that tune in the shower. Not saying it's going to be a good one depending on other placements in their chart, but they're going to be carrying that tune. But typically, people in this deacon, they have a great sense of rhythm. Like, get yourself a paintbrush, get yourself some type of like be in some sculpting classes, like pottery classes. You are great at that. Now, you more than others like experience delays and setbacks, right? So this can cause you to be more private in nature, but you have to really push yourself externally so that you can see your goals and your wishes come into fruition. Now, Cancers are known for being sensitive, but of all the deacons, you are the most sensitive, so keep that in mind when it comes to exposing yourself to the exterior world because you like to synchronize your life to the synchronize your rhythm to the beat of life. All right, so this is going to be Cancer ascendant people. You all know what to do. If you like this and you want to see more and follow along this ascendant series, make sure you like, share, follow, and comment if you have something to say. See you all next time. Peace.